Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Chat, how how did you guys manage to survive me not streaming for a day? I was crying yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. Best day of my life? Okay, that's kind of rude. Oh right, yeah, chat. I'm under the castle in Simulanka. I forgot. I forgot I did this. Dude, okay, this area's out of bounds is so ass, by the way. It's so boring. It's just fucking grass. Alright. Chat. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. So you wanna know what I did with my day off, chat? I watched a lot of anime. Frieren and Dungeon Meshi. Oh, a lot more than that. I watched Frieren, I watched Dungeon Meshi, I watched Apothecary Diaries, and I watched like somewhere between 2 and 5, I honestly don't remember. Like garbage, trash isekai shows. All in one day? Oh, 1 day and a half. What was your favorite? Out of what I've watched in the past day and a half, by far my favorite was Apothecary Diaries. My second favorite was Frieren, but I would say that Frieren was a decent amount behind Apothecary Diaries. What episode of Frieren are you on? I watched it in one sitting. Is that the one where the light novel writer giga taximated? I don't know. But that sounds pretty pong. Sad many people didn't watch it. Yeah, it's definitely a really good one. It was the manga artist, I see. But yeah, I cried at the I think it was the second last episode of Apothecary Diaries. And stuff, yeah. And the romance. Oh, kinda. There's romantic themes, and they're a little weird considering the age gap. But it's also a period piece, right? And the reality is that things were like that in China back then. But I don't know. I thought it was very good. Did they really nerf Mualani by 30%? No, they didn't. It was about 15%, yeah, something around that. Which anime were we talking about? We were talking about Apothecary Diaries. The nerf wasn't that bad. It kind of was, right? Unlike a character like Alhaitham, where the team DPS with him is like very, very split between him and other characters. Mualani's teams, she was doing like 95% of the damage in them. You know? And so her losing 15% is pretty much a 15% team DPS nerf, which is a pretty big deal, right? Like, that's actually a really big deal. I think she's still going to be good, though. I just think that this is a lot more in line. But yeah, what else did I watch in the past? I watched The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. That was pretty funny. You just made that title up? No. It's about a guy who gets isekai'd along with two of his schoolmates. And he has healing magic, but in that world, healing magic is really rare. And so he gets trained as a healer. And the way that he uses healing magic is like he punches people and then he heals himself as he's punching. It's very funny. I wouldn't call it all that great, but it was kind of funny. Like I'd say it's worth a watch if you've got time to waste. Do you watch anime in dub? If I watched in dub, I wouldn't be able to watch anime the way I watch anime, which is effectively treated as manga and press the right arrow key to skip 5 seconds forward every time I'm done reading what's on screen. Caught. That's an awful way to watch anime. I don't care. Just read the manga at that point. Eh. A watch at 1.5x speed? I mean, this is basically the same thing as watching at 2x speed. Just read the summary. True. You watch Psyche like that as well? Bro, by the time I'm done reading what's at the bottom of the screen in Psyche, they're already at the next sentence, okay? You can't watch Psyche like that. You at least play it normal when something cool is happening? I mean, sure. Anyways. Where shall we spend our resin today? What day of the week are we? Monday? What can we use on Monday?
Osmanthus wine taste. Meh. We'll just do artifacts. Here are requests today. We'll do some progress on that, yeah.
Want me to come along?
Have you seen the 5.0 Abyss increase? Abyss HP increase? I have seen, yeah. That is definitely something.
Everybody stand! This is laid bare.
Solidify.
The jump in HP is insane. I mean, yeah, maybe what I talked about when I talked about Nilo for the banner review is gonna indeed come true.
Teamwork is trick.
Wind Strider.
Just send it.
Solidify.
That was the rotation? What do you mean that was the rotation? I haven't been sent any. Ooh, any rotations. Did you already do Ask the Jeff Nilo? I did not. I don't know if I actually will do it. We'll see. Chat, you guys gotta remember that I have a video I want to post today. Please, I'm gonna forego if you don't remember. If you don't remind me.
Overruled.
Chat, maybe I shouldn't have watched Apothecary Diaries. I started watching it at like 11 a.m. yesterday. Probably would have gotten so much more sleep if I just... watched it today instead. I was kind of hoping it'd just roll defense. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. I guess 69 death is funny. I'll take it.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand! Overruled.
Solidify.
Cool. Cool. We'll talk about Mualani, don't worry. ×2. Where are you pulling out this 30% from, Elenian? From J-Stern's stream? The fuck kind of drugs are J-Stern on?
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
How can a motion value nerf of like 15% lead to a 30% damage decrease? It doesn't make any sense. Or at least she loses the unenhanced auto they'd been sneaking in. It was never real, though! It was never real! What are we yapping about? Like, you can't talk about a 30% nerf when what actually happened is you realized that the assumption you were using was unrealistic and you changed the rotation to make it more realistic. Like, that's not a 30% nerf. That's a 15% nerf and a 15% fucking understanding what's going on.
I tried this time.
Anyways. Alright, let's take a look at the change list, yeah? Not really a change. And then these are the nerfs we already knew about. And yeah, this is not really a change either. Okay. All three got nerfed? No, the first one got Omega nerfed, the second one got slightly nerfed, the third one got decently buffed. Overall, it's about a 15% nerf. Apparently the artifact also got nerfed. Doesn't say it here.
What should I try this time?
Did Kanish get any changes? Changes to normal attack ratios? Who the fuck cares? Skill is unchanged. Burst is unchanged. Buff to C6, who cares? Okay. Tina.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise.
So,
you love
Kachina, pretty much no changes as well.
What should I try this
Alright.
time?
Yeah, this is a pretty nice buff. New prismatic blessings added. Okay, that's good. This is very good. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but it's very good. Artifact set nerfs. Oh, that's nothing. I mean, that's just enough to make the what is actually a 13% motion value buff to Mualani more like a 15% damage buff, or sorry, not buff, nerf. A 13% motion value nerf to Mualani. More like a 15% damage nerf. Why are you yawning? You just started stream? Because I'm tired. Crazy. Who could have seen that one coming? Yawning because you're tired? What exactly is her uptime nerf again? She effectively gets a total of... How much?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they
Okay, so instead of getting a total of 85 Night Soul points, she'll get a total of 82 Night Soul points. Which is... nothing. Effectively, it really is nothing. But I should make some coffee. I'll be right back.
What should I try this time?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
What
I
should
can't
try
promise
this
you'll
time?
like what you see.
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Chat?
What should I try this time?
Type balls if you think Mualani deserved her nerf, and that she should be ashamed of trying to challenge Nividet for his throne.
Made another handsome sum today.
A toast to our success.
What should I try this time?
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Made another handsome sum today.
A toast to our success.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Chat? By the way, did you guys see that it's Jover? Joe Biden has stepped down.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Mamala time.
Last a round against me.
Trump should follow him? He can't. Republicans run on a cult of personality.
Try your luck betting on
They know that they have literally no chance to win if Trump steps down. This is the first presidential election I can vote in. You should vote then.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
He couldn't handle the Mualani nerfs? True. Gen Z gonna meme Kamala into office? Real. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty sure that the whole, like, the memes around Kamala are going to lead to record Gen Z voter turnout. Are you Canadian? Surely you have your own right-wing crazy man to worry about. Okay, we do, but he's not popular. Like, we have a guy who's, like, arguably as bad, if not worse, than Trump. Maybe not worse, but, like, pretty fucking bad. But no one likes him.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Let me tell you. Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios. Try your luck betting on Jade?
I just like to make people smile.
Let me tell you how.
Is Kamala good? My country's media praises her because she's from India. Kamala is...
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
What should I try this time?
I think you have to realize that there's no such thing as a good American politician.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
But for an American politician, yeah, she's pretty good.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
The bar is low, though. The bar is in fucking hell.
I just like to make people smile.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios. Let me tell you how.
Between Trump, Biden, and her, she's the best by miles. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Is she better than Mr. Beast? That's actually a good question. I think Mr. Beast would make a better president than Kamala Harris, yes. I think that Mr. Beast would resign after like a week in office.
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Because I think Mr. Beast really does not realize the fucking scope of what being president is. And from what I've seen of him talking about what he would do as president, he is like omega clueless.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
I think you're insane thinking that Kamala's better than Trump. What? A fucking... a fucking cockroach! Like a literal cockroach! Like the insect would be better than Trump. What? Yeah, Virus 34 in chat would be better than Trump.
What should I try this time?
I just like to make people smile.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
You guys are cooked? Alright, that's gonna be... Honestly, like, unironic Trump supporter in chat? Get the fuck up. Like, go away, man. You are not welcome here. His platform is run on hatred and on taking rights away from many people in chat, actually.
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Our success.
I just like to make people smile.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Oh there.
Good bad.
Come and see these rare and
What should I try this time?
Ha! Adventurer. Last around against me. A toast to our
I just like to make people
Try your luck betting on Jade?
He blatantly staged an insurrection and his supporters won't even acknowledge it. Yeah, like, what? Straight up, I think that you can count on one hand the number of people that would be worse for president than Biden. Than Trump. You can count on two hands the amount of people that would be worse than Biden. But on one hand, the amount of people that would be worse than Trump. Dude, it's so bad. Like,
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Let me tell you how.
Hitler, Stalin, Chairman Mao. Honestly,
I just like to make people smile.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
What should I try this time?
To our success.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
I just like to make people smile.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
I just like to make people smile.
people are a product of their environment, and being this regressive in 2024, like, if Hitler was born the same year as Trump in America, I don't even know if he would be as extreme as Trump.
I just like to make people smile.
What should I try
Try your luck
this
betting on Jade?
Like, I don't know, man.
I just like to make people smile.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Listen. Let me tell you how.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
I don't know. I feel like anyone who actually thinks that Trump is a better candidate than any other candidate,
Dragon. How are you feeling? Nervous?
you're either the stupidest fucking person I've ever met,
Places like.
or
The others at the
a terrible person. You're like, there's no other option. You're either too stupid to realize who you're supporting, or you aren't and you know who you're supporting, which makes you a fucking awful person. don't know, man. I actually can't believe that there is someone who that there are actually human beings in my stream that think Trump is a better candidate than anyone, really.
What should I try this time?
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Are you from Canada, Mr. Streamer? Does the US presidency affect Canada too? The social climate in Canada is very much an extension of the social climate in the US. When the US starts taking away people's reproductive rights, it makes people in Canada start talking about it too. It doesn't, like, I don't know. Like, even outside of stuff that's gonna directly affect us when it comes to, like, US foreign policy, just looking at the indirect effects of this, like, what's happening socially in the US, it's fucking, it's tragic.
What should I try this time?
Ugh. Anyways, let's go explore in Simulanka. Agreed? We'll talk about the nerfs and just the leaks in general after our exploration session.
So, are you all set? Ready to start investigating? Great! Then let's go! I've delivered. Paimon coming!
Oh, I lost what she was gonna say.
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone
You
to
finished the main
ask?
quest? No, I did not. I did the first two parts.
Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look. Uh-huh.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died,
What?
long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene. They saw a narrow path off to the sun.
Okay. Yeah. If you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small... All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an...
Ooh, That sounds like the start of a good...
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the Future Marquis's Abode to Be. You like it? The Future Marquis's Abode to Be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Where did she go? I'm confused. This is the path to the left, but there's no chairs. Was not the path to the left? It was the camera was here and it said path to the left. This is the left. I can go other places, I don't mind, but left of the stairs? That's kind of dumb, but okay.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
I ain't reading all that.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this.
Traveler? Are you alright?
Come on, you can do it! This can't...
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them for that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack!
The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time.
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feeling.
Ah! Welcome, esteemed...
We represent the 3 great clans of the...
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove...
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and you've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who...
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined...
Him.
Well, there's no 4th person, so... Which of you is the...
We've never heard that voice before.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more...
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Dragon these nuts!
No, not that one, you adorable little pig.
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today.
Was...
Not just explore it, But
What we need to figure...
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you noble traveler...
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feet.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it! Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we're
Why are we having an argument in chat about which fucking imperial power or fucking does more bad things? Chat, it doesn't matter which one is worse. They're all very bad. We don't have to choose. We don't have to simp for one in order to dislike the other.
This place is sacred to my clan. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many... So they say, it's...
wait a second. Did I just hear?
A history, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been...
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought, but that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this. The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to...
Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead. A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is allowed.
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness, but the mind cannot...
I'm getting flashbacks to...
A teacher once asked Albizzi. The teacher then turned to Capet and...
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical...
Paimon didn't follow all that.
Exactly. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns...
Hold on, isn't Steve...
well, the general shapes of the configurations have been... To address your other concern, when the house is...
The traveler...
I'm not really interested in this, Strat. Is that wrong?
Capet, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Capet.
Vods. Wait, so what? Okay. View the oracle. Like an S thingy. Oh, I see. That's not what I wanted to do.
I guess we should start here?
Wait, but that's kind of... Okay, wait. So we go bottom. Then... Here. Then here. Here.
Off we go!
Behold. Feast your eye.
I don't believe...
Don't lose heart, Albizzi.
There's a nice line when you make a
That might be
mistake
the
during
most-
the
And
puzzles.
yet, it seemed that...
I guess I'll never
decided
find
to visit
out.
the sacred sites of the other clans.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right?
Adventure time!
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
where's your clan's
What
pedestal?
con is your Skirara?
Let
Do
me
you
guess,
get
you hid
a
it away in
useful one from
advance
the
to
event?
save
She is
yourself the
C-1.
embarrassment of having it exposed
So
as
yes,
a
it's a
fake.
pretty useful one to
You
get.
done?
Misinformation?
Ah, shut up!
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pet.
So,
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogate.
Jeez. Well,
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But
Okay.
worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the...
Okay, I'm probably gonna get it wrong for this one. You gotta actually know things. I don't know
Question
things.
1.
Who is it? Marquis and her retinue.
the great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
and the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide! Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Wisdom.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Both are equally real.
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
I'm so good and smart and talented. You're welcome, Chad.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Wait, why do we get the same puzzle type? What? Where's the... Ah, there.
Do we really need this one?
So then we've got this, then we have a line of 3. This, okay.
Off we go!
Now,
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
if anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cape.
What? Oh, does this...
Given that my clan's wisdom, it seems likely...
Boberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's...
So why is he just telling us to...
Guess I'll take the
to
clockwork
get
key
his...
again, then.
Whatever, it's fine.
Yoink!
Bird. Damn, that was foul, chat. I killed these birds without a second thought. That was foul.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a.
Wait, but wasn't Kappe's clan the one that's all about strength?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappe's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength. Mine is the clan of empathy.
What's empathetic about?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they... The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So,
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves.
Everyone! I have returned! I come with the long-awaited marquee and...
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left? Determined, presumably, to always...
Fuck you.
We should be getting close.
You were too slow, buddy.
Why is this place so full of... we'll never...
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue.
Oh, no.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you got...
Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
Can't you destroy the boxes
Oh, we
a little more
go.
quietly?
Left. Oh, beige.
This is the last one. The signature.
Just as we said.
I get you. It's like it, but by the time...
A brief mo... Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering. So, Paimon...
It's not a stupid question at all. The problem is, all three truths are the history of the exact same thing. Namely, the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all...
Suddenly, the sound of a bell...
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one...
What?
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency!
I had
Everyone,
escaped!
to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Thought there would be funny dialogue or
Anyway.
something.
Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they wait.
They're outside! After them!
The What happens if I step on the glue? Oh, that's right.
Time to
Let's
go.
see. Oh, literally nothing.
Time to go.
Just get slowed down a little.
Any further and we'll be outside our jurisdiction. I think we've pursued them far enough to earn a salary from the Empathy Clan. Come on, let's head back. Arrest these suspicious...
Fuck! No! I thought I'd be fine.
once.
What's that?
What does that mean again?
I
Yes,
thought I'd be
highest
fine.
level of emergency. Everyone to the main entrance. Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates.
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest?
They're outside. After them.
Okay, but
I don't know.
The reason we argued about as surely as we will fall.
We will never argue again.
Is that all there is to it? Overthinking it?
could you be any more?
Whatever happens today.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then.
Okay. J-
Quake! Rise! Quake!
Fuck. Okay, chat. What should we do? Do we keep going with this? Or do we talk about the leakers? What do you guys want to see? West. West is fun. Alright.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Alright, so let's wait until 8 the next day then. What is that? What are these lines? Oh.
Oh my god, this is terrible!
What happened?
How did this happen?
Last words.
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
You could have at least pretended.
I'm sorry, Boberano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detectives straight answers.
Don't worry, Boberano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
So, Cape's not dead?
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up. Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cape isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the...
No, there's a need.
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. Then suddenly the long-lost...
Where?
Really long stream today.
I didn't see anything.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Wait, why can't I move?
Oh, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird.
What if?
Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Oh, if only someone here had that ability. That would be pretty cool, huh? Shame no one does.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is... What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to...
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
That's not what I wanted to do. No, I misclicked. I just click on buttons to pass time, man. I swear it meant nothing other than that. Blood just fucking jumped and died. Ooh, dies.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, and he suddenly...
What? So case closed?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction, like our Constellation Metropole.
But didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of the head and knocked...
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against the toilet bowl before leaving the house. Then walked here in a day. As for why he might have done that... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered, and the tension in Constellation Metropole, only then would the city...
Do we really think he's capable of that, though?
Traveler, something about the crime scene. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it... Why don't we search the...
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're...
Search for suspicious places and clues.
A
This is
pickaxe?
the pickaxe.
What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a...
This is
Hello there.
a call.
Someone was...
There's
This
a
is
spear here.
a spear.
Looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
This is a shop owner.
You're not from these parts, are you?
Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was gonna... To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through. And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated.
I'm not. Welcome to Paimon.
Mind you,
Sounds pretty. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so.
A bottle of growth. There's a whole Time to go.
I don't know or care.
If so, there's no way his head would.
And if the guard is to be.
Let's say one of.
If it was the pickaxe, Cafe sure is lucky it's.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe, but you could probably knock someone. Let's take this back to the.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cafe fell looked odd, so it could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it.
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clock.
Oh, no, you stay right there.
We should be good now.
Oh no, Chad, it was the detective all along. Look at him. Can I, like...
Crumble!
Oh.
Quake! Crumble!
Did he just throw the pickaxe and somehow manage to hit him in the back of the head, even though he was in front of him? Doesn't make any sense.
So you're the attacker!
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since so, catch me if you can.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromancer in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath.
Whatever, man.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromancer in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromancer. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap!
Oh, no.
Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis' abode to be? Well, that was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent
Beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's... You're overdoing it. Anyway, I only did what I...
Why are you suddenly spilling the...
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together. So the goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with...
Who would have thought? But
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Simulanka who would understand. Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, the only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious, but as it turned out, they just accepted it. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers, now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them and I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here. Are we real?
Nope.
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to... Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape, Bobarano, and Albizzi, if you could. If the 3 of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, over all these years, not...
Oh, my poor child.
Ah! Whose voice is that?
The reason fairy tales are suitable. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. Perhaps they but let there be no doubt. The world within
Goddess!
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard. But now you wish to break free from the story. And the
Just...
Oh, poor detective.
So...
Chat, is this real? Chat, do you guys think you're real to me? Are you people or are you just names on a screen? Huh?
My head's spinning. Albizzi just...
Sorta. We chased him into...
Well, yeah, that's a good answer.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did. After 6 months in that place.
Ah, that was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I
I
didn't
am
really
inside
exert
your
myself.
walls. The fuck you talking about?
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key and pretended like I was pulling as hard as I could.
You guys are so lazy.
Anyway, you said you heard...
There is a world...
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Deserved.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, if someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real, oh, I'd be devastated.
Gonna wait again? Waiting.
something you would to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Genuine question, how do you actually view us? I don't. I view you as a source of revenue. You're nothing to me. True. I view you one of two ways. Either you're giving me money directly by subscribing to me, or you're giving me money indirectly by watching ads. Or you have ad block and I don't even perceive you. I think I'm in love with you, Zajef. Good. More money. Okay. What's that all about? Outfit, oh. I siege. I'll get my mom's password so I can use her Prime, that's perfect. What if we cheat and use a Prime sub to give you Bezos dollars? That's giving me money. I'll take it. Alright, I think it's time to do part 3 of the quest. I don't really want to do it today, though. Maybe we do it another day instead. Thoughts? Kind of dumb. I will say, man, I really do like this area. I think they really cooked. You guys agree or disagree? I think this area is the best summer event.
Adventure time. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
With the artifact reroll update,
Assemble!
like what? What are you yapping about?
Let's go find some treasure. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Is it really gonna be new best in slot for Sino? It's gonna be one of the options. I don't know if it'll be best in slot though.
It's a miracle!
Huh, you found me. Alright, chat. Have the new Mualani calcs happened yet? There's not much to calc. Pretty much just a 15% nerf across the board. Which slightly favors her... Slightly favors her teams that had more of a damage split with other characters doing damage. But not, like, significantly so. I think she's a lot more balanced now. I think it makes a lot more sense to have her be at this power level. Do you think the 5.0 characters are in a reasonable place now? Yeah, I think so. Like, she's still gonna be strong, and keep in mind, the Abyss Blessing is fucking broken. Mualani 30% weaker now? No. God, stop pulling fucking random numbers out of your ass. But yeah, the Abyss Blessing for her release is gonna be 80% normal attack buff. So she's gonna get clickbaited like crazy. %, my Wanderer is living. So the wording of the blessing is really weird. And it's possible that it only applies to one normal attack every 1.5 seconds. %, thing is from the up. Okay, I'm tired of repeating myself. The extra normal attack was always a fucking sheet DPS thing that was never gonna actually happen in real combat. Okay? It was never actually real. So not being able to do it now doesn't change anything. Because it was sheet DPS fake ass bullshit to begin with. Anyways. What was I trying to say? What was I trying to do? I forgot. There was something I wanted to look at. What was it? What were we talking about before I got distracted? Oh yeah, the normal attack buff. Yes, thank you. Wait, did they change it? Okay, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, they did change it. Hilarious. Yeah. So, it basically says, after using a skill, gain 40% normal attack and skill damage. If you're from Natlan, gain 80% instead. That's pretty much what it says. So, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hmm. Are the DPS checks for the 5.0 Abyss a lot higher? Well, we have the Gluttonous Yumkasar Mountain Lord with 4.1 million HP. So it would appear so, yeah. It's the Gem Lord, true, actually. Isn't that the highest so far? Yep. Actually, chat. Maybe we end stream here. Talk more about the leaks tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not feeling too hot. How long until the fucking patch? Or until Emily Banner is 15 days on. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna keep going with this tomorrow and talk about the leaks. What about Imaginarium Theater? What about Imaginarium Theater? Anyways. Oh yeah, we can talk about the Imaginarium Theater leaks, sure. Okay, chat, I'm gonna post the video. Make sure you go give it a watch. It's the Navia Asks Zajef. Alright, as usual, if you can go find it through YouTube directly, it helps with the algorithm more. But if you're too lazy, here is the link. Make sure you go give it a watch. Make sure